Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, I'm gonna share with you this node setup that I did. Basically, I grabbed this image from online from this website, Exotic India, and there's this very interesting I don't know what you call it, mandala artwork, and it has some kind of mantra written on it. It's quite beautiful. But anyway, I want to use it as an example to do this kind of animations. So this animation is of course fully procedural, and I'm gonna show you how I created this. Maybe you already, if you look at it, okay, you already find out. Okay, I think this is how you do it. If you do, then it's fine. You can go. But yeah, the idea is really I started with this image, right? I just go to file, import images as plain. So I got this 2D image in Blender, and the idea here, I really want to make it so that in Blender, if you want to animate certain part of an image, it's actually you can do that quite easily. So in this case, of course, we have a lot of kind of like a circular kind of design. And if you want to rotate it like this, then we need to generate some circles. And for the circles, I actually use Spherechalk add-on to do it um, procedurally. So this is how I end up with. Currently, I have the updates turned off, but I will probably turn on so you can see how I did it. So if I turn on the updates, the textures and the UV will disappear. This is usually kind of like a gotcha. If you are working with Spherechalk, be careful. You will get like an object that's without UV. So keep that in mind. First of all, I think I need to be careful here. So this guy coming out from Spherechalk, and this one is already separated for animation nodes. So I did something similar before. Anyhow, this is the object, and we don't have textures, like I said, but we already have the circles set up for us, and they are all nice, and we have nice spacing, all nice and tidy, and we can use this geometry for sure. The setup is looking something like this. So I have 9 circles. Each circle's kind of growing or becoming smaller and smaller based on this start and stop value for the radius. And we have these matrix transformations that basically kind of creating this kind of a stepping. And yeah, so we have this single mesh, and we need to kind of project the texture from this guy. So in order to do that, I just use this UV project, get our image, our mantra, and then override the image, and then we need some kind of a reference object. This is how I do it for now. It's all a little bit manual, but kind of not too hard. So I always start with some kind of square plane, and I try to scale it so it matches our original image ratio. By having this reference, we just then select these objects and select our reference object. I think I call it plane. So by doing that, this is our plane, right? By doing that, we should get a proper texture. But I think I forgot to apply the material. And also, the thing with a Blender modifier that's dealing with UV is that you need to kind of have automated UV beforehand. So just random smart projections, apply. And after I do that, and it seems like Blender is kind of frozen for some reason. After I do that, I should get the texture anyway, so I'm gonna continue. Okay, once I get the textures on that object, I simply group them, separate them, and bring it into animation nodes. So I group all the circles, and it comes with a group like this, and then I'm using animation nodes looping basically, and rotating each and every circles using random value of degree between minus whatever here and this positive value. So this is going to generate 9 different value. I'm going to show it to you. There you go. 9 random value, some negative, some positive, and I'm using it. I'm actually multiplying. Actually, multiply or I add. Probably multiply will work. So -1 and 1, and just multiply it with this guy right here, the time. So you're gonna pretty much have like a spinning mandala and mantra. So yeah, that's actually the whole process. And once you have this, you can save it out, render it out, export it to Sketchfab, and you have this really beautiful rotating mandala. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Is kind of semi-procedural. I think there are certain part that you can probably use Python script to do the process, but I'm doing it manually. Like the UV part is the most kind of like manual in this case, but not too bad. Actually, not too bad because you don't need to worry. Like the way we set it up, we can generate procedural animations and procedural circles very easily. That's actually like helped with this job a lot. And in the future, if you ever need to rotate an artwork this way, you can kind of using the same techniques. So yeah, that's another examples on how you can procedurally quickly generate mesh objects and then animate it procedurally as well. And so yeah, thanks to Spreadstroke add-on and animation nodes add-on, we can do this inside Blender. Very powerful. Yeah, hopefully this is useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.